Well, thank you so much for joining me for a closed playtest of House Flipper Remastered. This is the second time we're going in, and yeah. They said that there's tons of game improvements, so let's see. Oh, the game remembered. It saved my my build. I thought it wouldn't because, you know, we left. Oh, we're having some graphical issues with the grass. I can't help but notice. So that bug is still here. Oh, I noticed it didn't save my paint, did it? Okay, well. Good thing I wasn't attached to the paint. I love how the inside is this brick. Okay, well, let's go find the... I love how in some places it reverted back. Okay, it's fine. Browser owned. For purchase, none. Alright, so map of jobs, I guess, is what we're going back to. Okay, so this is a new one that they introduced with the playtest that we're going to go do. It says, Indira and Liam are truly lovebirds. Ever since they met at birdwatching convention years ago, they've been inseparable from each other and their feathered companions. As their flock has grown, they've decided to move to a bigger home and give their birds the gift of a spacious aviary and a peaceful garden.
You know the saying, birds of a feather? That's Liam and I. No one in the world loves birds as much as we do. Our feathery flock is huge, so we need a lot more space. We've searched for a home like this forever. This yard is perfect. It'd be a shame to waste it. Let's turn this spot into an eco garden. Add garden beds and put solar panels where they'll get the most sun. And right here, build a big aviary for our chirpy friends. They deserve to spread their wings and play in the skies every day. And while they fly, we'll relax nearby with our human
sound of
flock.
cockroaches. Okay, we've unlocked a new tool. We have a chainsaw. I guess let's clean first. I heard the sounds of cockroaches, which I did not disable cockroaches because they don't particularly bother me in the game. If I think a little too hard on it, I do get a little eked out, but for the most part, I'm fine. The other thing is, I guess I don't know at this moment because, you know, I'm recording, but if you don't hear any sounds, game devs, please separate your music from the sound of the recording, because twice now you have used copyrighted music, and it was a problem for me. Cockroaches. This is really gross, though. They seem a lot more clustered in the remastered. Okay, that was the end of that nest. I've been playing without you guys. You haven't seen it yet. The video should go live soon, but I've been playing House Flipper 2. And whenever I flip between the two games, I forget how to play. For both. Because, you know, the garbage collecting and whatever is completely different. So I have a moment of like, how do I do this again? So they are giving us new houses, because now we've seen 2 new houses that we didn't have before. They haven't announced yet, but they did talk about that they're going to soon release the information about what is going to be the cost of the game if you know, own everything. Oh, they want that to stay. What the heck happened in that bathtub? Guess don't ask questions no one answers to. Okay, those are staying, that's staying. That is going. Yeah, I would have been surprised if they wanted to keep that. Okay, those are staying. Alright. Oh. Whoa, that was weird. I think we're changing the entrance. And I think I left the plumbing. Yeah, I did. Okay. And half walls here. In House Flipper 2, I sort of have to admit I missed the mop. Like, there's something magical about this mop that I miss a lot when we're in House Flipper 2. Yes. Alright. And in case if you're not up to the lore of the game and you're wondering why, sometimes it will say that's immoral, like that. Let's see, if I don't want to earn money this way. We're not playing Thief Simulator. In case you're not familiar with the lore of why it says that, is in the very early demo of the game. You could walk into any job, sell everything, and then walk out and keep the money of everything that you sold. And so people were just repeating that over and over and over again. And that's how they were making so much money before they even did a job. And so they were like, well, that's not what we meant for that, you know, to be. So they decided that to lock it so you couldn't do that. Just, you know. Oh, I just realized it says how much the items sell for. It was disgusting. Oh, we're completely relaying out the upstairs here, I just noticed. With all the rooms. I gotta keep an eye on the time. I'm not giving myself a lot of time to play right now because I do have to go to work soon. Sorry, I don't know why my voice broke there. Anyway, I do have to go to work soon, and so I keep my eye on the time. Really high ceilings. Oh, no, I think it was just because I was standing inside the wall. Okay. That makes sense. I was like, what is going on? So while we're doing this, I know when I played the Next Fest version, I had saved my thoughts for the very end, but let's have my thoughts now. As it sits right now, if you already own House Flipper 1, I cannot say for sure if there's value in buying House Flipper Remastered yet. The engine is a little better, yes. We haven't gotten to the point where we heavily decorate and see, how well it runs, because that was my complaint in House Flipper 1 was after I got to a certain point, after owning all the DLC and I was building and I started decorating, I would get to a certain point and the game became unplayable. And, oh, I almost fell down. And the fact is I don't have, I mean, my computer's getting a little old, yes, I will admit, but she's still sturdy. She's still got it, other than hard drive failure. But that was the easy fix. But anyway, she's not a potato, and so the fact that I was struggling, and I know that people do play on lower systems or on console as well, I can't imagine the ongoing problems a lot of people are having with that. So, at the moment, I cannot promise that buying the remastered there's going to be value in it. It depends on what the cost is of the remastered as well. If you own all, the entire game and you bought all the DLCs. And in full disclosure, Frozen District was not one of the companies who gave me access to the game. I actually did buy all the DLCs on my own. So there's that. I don't think Frozen District knows who I am. Even though I play all of their games. Oh, am I going a little too far? I think I broke one too many. Do I need to sell this? Thank you. Do we want to sell these lights? We do. Okay. We do. Alright. They say they don't want Oh! Gravity works! There was another balcony, I'm pretty sure it wants me to sell it. Oh, it also wants me to sell the roof. Right, I like the big windows. Oh, thanks for tossing me up there. How does this? The outer perimeter doesn't look the best, does it? It's not bad. Sell the gable roof. Is it this roof? No. Okay, well, it wants me to sell that. And that. Okay, we're keeping that. What did you want me to sell, you weirdo? I keep trying to hit Q to highlight what it's trying, what it wants from me. And that's not a thing. I don't have hypersense. Alright, well, I'll worry about that later. Guess we'll build some walls. Done there. Wants me to sell a glass wall. What? Oh. Right. Oh, that's what you were talking about. And the other thing too is House Flipper 1 is more of a game for people who like to decorate. House Flipper 2 is more of a game for people who like to build. I would say that's probably the biggest distinction between the two games. Oh, I kind of like that it's doing this. That is really nice. Oh, I see. Do not walk off the platform, please. I like the garden lamp. Before I do that, place a fence and a gate. Sure. Again, please do not walk off the side of the building. I would appreciate that greatly. Oh! I said do not walk off the side of the building. This, please. I had to make this difficult for myself, didn't I? Confused what was happening. It's because I was far enough off the building that I was thinking I was in the lawn. Alright. Get myself crazy. Okay. I find it funny that it's being very specific about where it wants these panels. You can tell it wasn't counting it at all until I moved it to the correct location. Come on. I have faith in you. Can you? I always so stuck in a corner. I love it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put you over here so you're looking out at the mountains. And grill, you say? And we'll put the grill over here. Alright, and you want, how does these go in? I gotta do it from the top? I'm a little confused on... Oh, okay. Snap into place. Easier if you click on the like the inner panel. Right. Right. Down there. I guess you were... I don't know where you're going. Hey, if we want, we can complete the job. Oh, wait, that's not what you want at all. Or is it? Why is it in almost every house building game? I never like the carpet. I just do not like it. The texture of it or the appearance of it always freaks me out a little. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. This one... I felt like this one was wrong. Got a little too trusting in the snap placement. Alright, well, the only logical place for you is here. I don't really feel like there's a logical place for you, but we're gonna put you there. $85. Oh, well, now you're putting me on the spot. Doing this here. And we're doing a turtle aquarium. Where would if I was a turtle? Probably here, right? My logical place. I am a bit bothered by the lack of windows. But I also recognize about myself, I like a lot of windows. So, of course, it's gonna bother me. Oh, we just bled into the other wall. Pretty sure. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, never mind. I'm having a few graphical issues I'm seeing. Sliding train door, you say? Alright, well, who am I to knock it? I'm told this is a very realistic way of putting together a washer. Which I find interesting. There we go. A radiator is a very foreign concept to me, by the way. I don't have many of those. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. May have made a mistake. Oh, does it not care what shower I use? Alright. I could have put it a little closer to the wall. That is terrible. But you know what? I'm leaving it. This is the worst placed bathroom ever. Doesn't work for myself. Sorry, I'm just laughing at myself and my terrible placement of everything. I don't... Oh, it's on the floor. I see. terrible. Close the flipping door. What are we doing for time? Alright, I am running low on time. Where am I missing? There we go. It's a very short floor. I knew this was gonna be a thing. I just knew it. Ate my life. Kitchen cabinets never make any sense to me. Well, mother flippers. The only place that would make sense. Okay, so this has gotta be more here. running poor at time. Alright. Running low on time. I was hoping that this was gonna be like not a very time consuming one, but it is, so I'm gonna run out of time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this here. Not the drip coffee. I'm gonna have to come back. I gotta go to work. For you guys, it will just be a blink and I'll be back. Alright, we are back. I finished work and it's actually much later in the day. Something about building. I'm not sure why. Are you wanting me to get rid of the trees? The thing that always makes me laugh about jobs, they're a tutorial, basically, to teach you how, you know, the game works. And I'm fine with that. I do get bored of jobs, though, fairly quickly. For the most part. It's not their fault. I just have a short attention span. And I also hate being told how to decorate. But then every once in a while, on a blue moon, to get contrary, I like to do a job so I don't have to think about how to decorate. Okay, now to see how there's a 1 that's just kind of floating around. That is the, that is a thing from House Flipper 1, the Garden DLC. They marked things in sectors to tell you where to go, what each sector wanted, so when you were doing the jobs on how to plant flowers and bushes and whatever, you knew which sector to go to follow along. I should probably go to sector 1, huh? seeing those like blue things on the ground. I have no idea what they are. Are those supposedly the leaves that I cannot see? I mean, I do recognize we are having some kind of graphical issue. Now, my other question is, if Remastered is getting these new jobs, does that mean House Flipper 1 is going to be done getting the jobs all together, and we're only going to find these jobs on Remastered? Because if that's how you're going to sell it, then you need to make sure that there's going to be enough new content in Remastered, not just, you know, a few new jobs and new houses. You're probably going to want to release a whole bunch of new houses, at least a dozen or so, right? I guess depending on the price point. We don't know what the price point is. But you're also trying to convince a crowd that has probably already bought most of the games to rebuy the games for a better engine and more content. Or am I just rambling? I could just be rambling. I'm also going to make a guess that House Flipper Remastered is not going to have access to modded items. At least there's not been any discussion that I've seen about it. I noticed while we're mowing here, the trees aren't pushing us off of alignment. In House Flipper 1, it would. I would have to constantly correct the lineup. I think I know what tree they want me to cut down. I probably cut those poor trees down that didn't need to be cut. Okay. I know we probably got way more than what was needed. What do we need here? You're gonna tell me where this is supposed to go? No? Roof segment. Aha. Now are we connecting? Where is this going? Are you wanting me to... You're not telling me. Guess I'll just put it in place. Apparently I am quite daft when it comes to this. Oh yeah, you know, this is a hangover from the first game. It is awkward as hell to place the greenhouse. I remember thinking this while I was trying to do this in the greenhouse in the first game. The hitbox where you need to like line it up is really quite awkward. It's not where you think it should be. It's easier once you get one piece down, because then you can line it up against the piece that you put down, but the very first piece is awkward. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but... Alright, and paving stone. Okay, I may have messed up there. Sorry, paving stone. We're a bit of a mess right now. Okay, and then if I put it here. I guess I'm really not going to have the ability to line it up the way I want it to, so it's gonna go there. Of course. I have no idea if that's how that's supposed to be, but that's what we're rolling with. Okay. And now we have clean up leaves. Oh, now I see the leaves. Cool. No sound with this. Guess I'm not mad about it. It'd probably be some obnoxious blowing sound. Am I supposed to be blowing these leaves? I assumed outside of the... Wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. Oh. To be honest, I could not. You couldn't have paid me to see these leaves. I still can't see them. I am using the mini map to try to find them, though. Oh, I could return by using the tractor. Wait. I see it. Oh. There we go. We're done. Okay. Here we go. That's probably way too many. That makes sense. Why? Oh, it is April Fool's. That's why we have a shotgun. You're curious. Game's sad telling at me when I'm actually playing. I missed something? I'm confused as to... Okay, it is saying destroy this and put a whole wall in place. And then panel it. And then it wants front door, this door, but this door doesn't fit. Unless I'm not understanding where you want the door to be. Oh, I needed to keep that. I forgot that's where I left off. Okay, so where's the front door going? I don't know where this door is supposed to go, guys. Am I covering it? Guys, where's this supposed to go? Is the fridge hiding? Possible. No. Have I lost my mind? Alright, giving up on that. 3, 4. And that just leaves the one door, but again, I don't know where the door is supposed to go. Okay, so we got a door. We're standing in the living room. I am looking around. I see no conceivable place of where to put this door. Are you hiding it? Mm-mm. All right, guys. I'm just gonna say we're done because I don't know where that door's supposed to go. We're good enough. I'm fine with it. All right, we finished that up. Ugh. We do have some graphical issues. It makes me sad. I also find it funny how all my painting, like all the time and effort I put into painting and put the paneling, all of that is lost. And I'm not redoing it for a demo. I'm just not. You can't make me. All right, let's see. I'm told that there's another one. Okay, not that. Not available. Oh, sunrise. Alright, a new beginning. Alright, I will bring you guys back for another episode where we tackle a new beginning and go from there.